I believe that people don't understand China because it's hard to understand, because it's unlike most places. The Chinese people are not interested in giving you freedom. They are not interested in giving you more power. They are not interested in giving you control. So if you thought that their blockchain announcement meant that you would get more free and open source, transact however you want software in the world, you are fucking stupid. That is not what they do. They do the opposite of that. They do maximum control. They do censorship of movies. I think 12 Western movies a year is allowed to come out there because it's all the censors approve. Hollywood makes a lot more than 12 movies a year. South Park is 100% banned there. Winnie the Pooh is 100% banned there. The NBA is just had a shitload of their courts shut down because one guy that was on a team said something nice about another country that China's in an argument with. Now you see how I was very light about that? I could have given you more details. I don't want them pissed off at me. Right? No benefit for me to make enemies there. I'm not making enemies there is not making the world a better place. I'll be able to make the world a better place with more adoption than I will by pissing them off. So if you think about, so what they did was they said a lot of nice things about blockchain, and they've done this so many times. They ban and unban, ban and unban, ban and unban. They did that shit to Bitcoin 20 fucking times. I made a GIF about it. I had to manually edit frame by frame a GIF of a roller coaster like this. Ban, price down, unban, price up. Ban, price down, unban, price up. It's like a fucking joke over there. Like hilarious. This is the country that literally just banned ICOs entirely and just banned crypto exchanges. Like, I was just on a panel with Bobby Lee, who founded, BTCC, which was an exchange in China. I believe that's which exchange it was. And, he just had to shut the fuck off. It was just like, yeah, off. You can't sell people crypto anymore. Oh, okay. Yeah. So the country that just said all those nice things about Bitcoin is also one of the very rare countries in the world that just straight out fucking banned it. You can't exchange it. You can still mine it. You can still send it to people if you want. But they could, anytime they want, just write another letter that's like, yo, we're just banning it the rest of the way. Which segues into what I'm saying about their policy of fucking with you. So they said a bunch of nice stuff in it. The word Bitcoin was never mentioned. So Bitcoin price pumped, crypto pumped, that's great. But they didn't say a fucking thing about open source crypto. They said, we like blockchain, not Bitcoin. Right? They didn't use the word not, but they fucking know it exists. And they sure didn't mention it. And then they said they're making their own crypto called Blockchain Plus. And then I've seen other reports of how party members could put their material on that blockchain. And they're doing a digital yuan, and they're doing tests with Alipay and Tencent. And apparently whichever one works out better, because they want to be the leader in digital currency, because they feel it could be gigantic, just like Facebook feels it could be gigantic. So Facebook is pitching Congress, hey, if you don't let us do it, China will do it. And China's like, oh shit, that's a good idea. They know how to take good ideas. So they're like, yo, let's do that first, right? Now, do you think that there's going to be censorship free? Are you retarded? It's going to be the opposite. So they passed another law that comes out in January. Right now, only draft is out, and it controls all of crypto. And when I say all of crypto, I mean encryption, all of it. How do you store private keys? Who has access to the private keys? And that basically means they can decide how blocks are propagated, how blocks are mined by law. So they have a law on the draft books, which I've linked to, and Richard's calls, t.me/Richard's calls, and t.me/Strape, our general crypto chat, where bull shaming Dan is always in there beating up the bulls for some reason. Cost me followers, but I like Dan, so I let it happen. And then Strape charts, where Dan's not an admin, and the refugees go. t.me/Strape charts. All of those places have a link to the English translation of the new law, which should come out in January, that controls all of crypto and basically means that they can shut off miners whenever they want, or tell them how to decide on a fork, or just basically ruin crypto, basically.